So you've had an awakening, spiritual awakening, they say. You went searching, researching down many rabbit holes. You may have even gone down the conspiracy routes, the truther movement, maybe even into the New Age movement, and all the other movements and everything else in between. You searched and you researched again. You got some answers. On the back of that come some more questions. Then some more answers maybe appeared, and you still carried on, and round we went. But something along the way was still grinding at you, pulling you and prodding you, saying, this is not it. Where is this elusive truth that they say that's there? Where is that? And how does it even appear to me? What even is truth? And how do I even attain it? Is it something to be attained? Is it something that is always there or not always there? Do I look? Don't I look? Gets confusing after a while. I went down these routes and these rabbit holes and these movements and all of these for many, many years, probably 2 decades. I went into the nihilistic truther movement where, you know, everything's like a prison planet and a soul trap and all those sorts of ideas and theories. And while it helped on some level, it was actually causing even more confusion again. But ultimately on this search, my priority was to end suffering completely, and completely to eradicate fear that had been holding me back all of my life since I can remember. So I went down other routes. I went down the plant medicine route. I went down healers and mystics and shamans, and I travelled the world seeking out wise men and wise women. I would seek out groups and workshops and conferences. I would go on retreats and, wow, you name it, I tried it. And something was still missing. Where was this truth? What am I looking for? What was happening here? And while these things that I experienced did provide some sort of inkling into some sort of truth and laid a foundation for me going forward, the elusive truth, the elusive end of suffering, the elusive end of fear still persisted. And I was like, what? What is happening here? So in another moment of, say, desperation, I screamed and shouted, I want the truth. I want to know what this is. I want to know what I am. What is this? And because that cry for help, shall we call it, was in such sincerity, such passion, I meant it. I so meant it from my heart. In a relatively short space of time, something happened. While I'd been doing breath awareness for quite some time previous and doing these long meditations and doing all these practices, these spiritual practices, shall we call them, I was led to look in the mirror. And I continued to look in the mirror, looking at the face and the eyes and the mouth and the body, and I was like, what really am I doing here? Why am I even looking in this mirror? Why am I being guided to just stare in the mirror? But something just wanted me to stay with it and just keep looking into this mirror. So I did. And then something happened. All of a sudden I realised I'm not this body. I'm not this person I think I am. I'm not this voice that was speaking. I'm not the eyes looking back out of it. I wasn't the one breathing. I wasn't the one. And all of a sudden I had this expanded sort of awareness come over me. And then this wow moment happened when I was like, this is what I've been looking for all along. this. I was looking for me. I didn't even know it. And it was right here, all this very time. For all those couple of decades of searching, it was always here all along. Not long after that revelation happened, I started laughing, profusely laughing, and I didn't stop for quite some time. It was in that moment of the laughter as well where there was some regret. And it was like, so I've been searching around and going down all these rabbit holes and seeking all these things out outside of myself, when it was actually this that I was looking for, this pure awareness behind it all. You see, like, I'd been searching for love externally. I'd been searching for security externally. I tried to get love from things, from others, but it never lasted. I tried to gain security. I built myself a little fortress. I built myself a business that was doing very, very well, earning lots and lots of money. I had many cars, a big house. I thought I was secure. I thought that was security. But at a period in my life, all that went. My health collapsed, and everything went. The business went, the house went, the cars went, everything went. And then I realised at that point, I don't have any security. I went back into the fear. This time around, after this revelation of looking in the mirror and realising, actually, I'm not this body, I had a sense of security. I had a sense of knowing. I had a sense of empowerment. I had a sense of love that I've been looking for my whole life. I was the love. I was the security. I was the intelligence. I was everything that I was seeking. So why am I sharing this little story today? Because I know there's so many of you searching and still running around in these circles, and while it does have its purpose and its place to do this, and it is some sort of journey to a revelation, those things like conspiracy theories and New Age movements and the truther movements and stuff, they're not going to give you what you want. But they certainly didn't give me what I wanted. So I put them to one side, all of them. I stopped watching the videos. I stopped reading the books. I stopped reading the PDFs that I kept being sent and doing this and going to the conferences and going to the groups. I stopped all plant medicine. I stopped it all and just concentrated on me. What did I want? What was it I truly was seeking in this external world? So now I've awoken to the fact that I'm the security, I'm the love, I'm everything I was ever looking for. Now what? So that old saying come in, gather wood, collect water. I was like, right, so I've still got to carry on doing life. Okay. So we still carry on doing life. But what happens is, after this revelation of that your true self, what you truly are, is the witness, is the observer, you do life differently. You do life with a sense of empowerment. You do life a little bit more with joy, with trust. And you are guided by yourself to seek out new things and to have the courage to go and do those things that you've always wanted to do. All that happens now is we've got a lot of beliefs and programs running in the background that's preventing us going and do these things that we really want to do. So that's where the internal work comes in, and we smash these beliefs and programs and we drop them, and we reframe things and we perceive things in different ways, and we awaken that way. Where we go from here, who knows? But I do know this: something magical is unfolding, and we're all being called to awaken that little bit more. So in our awakening, in our revelation of who we are, in us going forward now with what we need to do and how we're going to do it, we do it with our hearts open. We do it with knowing that all is well and that we are truly protected. And we do it fearlessly, and we walk this path boldly with love.